darker leaves. This is one exception where, you know, we say go to the perimeter. When you can't go to the freezer section, it's okay to get frozen veggies. Most people find that more convenient. It saves you money because you don't have to worry about it going bad in the fridge. Okay, so that's something you definitely want to aim to have in your diet and try to have with every meal, which is difficult, but that's what your goal is to try to introduce a vegetable at every. And then the rule of thumb, and I always get this. There's so many different things, but BJ says the best, and it's really appetizing, which is
the best protein sources have had a face or a mother and ran, fly, or swam at some point in their lives.
Okay. Delicious, I know.
There it is.
So that's what you want to think, that this, you know,
those are the best protein sources.
Guilty, but this didn't have a mother, okay? It might make you feel guilty before you eat it. So eggs are under that category. Eggs, fortunately, they didn't see the light of day, but they did have a mother, okay? So eggs are a great source of protein. Actually, very inexpensive, because protein does tend to be the most expensive thing on the grocery list. Eggs, you can have tons. We're getting omega-3 eggs, which are chickens that were fed with rich omega-3 sources, so that goes into their eggs. Same rule as nuts, okay? You want to aim for natural peanut butter, which is pretty abundant now. It's readily available. Back in the day, and even still, you'll look in behind, and you'll see a lot of hydrogenated oils in peanut butter, which you don't want. All right, that's bad fat. That's fat that has been processed and it does not help you, okay, in any way. But if you have the nuts are raw, so you want to aim for, if you look in the back, it should say nuts and salt. Those should be the two ingredients in your peanut butter, okay, or any of your nut butters, okay. Try not to aim for roasted nuts. Obviously, if that's your only option, it says roasted nuts and salt, then okay. But try to aim for it to not say roasted, okay? Because fat is very unstable, and when you cook fat to high temperatures, it can become rancid. It can lose all the benefits that it has, okay? And that's another thing I just want to touch on. A lot of times people, they go all healthy, they start to eat wonderfully, but then they still feed their kids horribly. Kids are little humans. They're just like us, okay? If it's good for you, it's good for them, okay? So, obviously, I know I was a picky kid, so I know how difficult it can be to make them eat well. But if there's things that they do like, by all means, give it to them, because there's no reason they should be eating differently than us. If anything, you're just establishing really good patterns so that when they're older, it's not something unusual or something that they have to break into, okay? Other than that, if there's no questions left, you can all...
Can you just talk a little more about cheese? What type of cheese? String cheese, skim, mozzarella cheese?
Yeah, any cheese is fine, because cheese is cheese.
Oh, really? Even like cheddar cheese? Okay.
Cheddar cheese is great, yep. Cheese is cheese, it's just, you know, different flavoring. Full fat cheese is fine.
Obesity is causing everything else. It's causing high blood pressure, it's causing heart disease, it's causing diabetes, all right? So, let's address the cause, all right? And nutrition is the reason why people are overweight in this country, all right? That's what it is. If you can look at any other personal training company in Milwaukee, all right, I want you to go to their website and I want you to find one visual testimonial of what they've done with their clients, okay? Come to our site. We have nothing but social proof that our program works, all right? That's what we're all about. That's the difference between working with us. We'll go to the grocery store with you on Sunday, all right? We'll talk afterwards at Fiddlesticks, Fiddleheads, I don't know which it is. Okay? We'll do whatever it takes to get the result, okay? That's the difference between us and other people. I just want you to know that. Go to the site, check it out. I've yet to see any visual testimonials in any local Milwaukee company that does what we do, okay? And we're proud of that, okay? I've got one right here. This guy lost 80 pounds in 20 weeks, okay? All right? 34 pounds the first month. First 30 days, 34 pounds, okay? And he followed what we're about to talk about, okay? To a T. All right? It's very important to know that, all right? It's not just me and Naomi who do this stuff. We have people using it, and it really, really works. All right? Right, Paul? I'm paying big money to do that.
Yeah. He doesn't even know us.
Big enough, Mark. Big enough.
Can't think.
All right? So,
how many weeks did you say? 80 pounds?
20 weeks. All right. So, and we say on our site, we can lose up to 2 to 3 pounds of fat per week. That comes down to 4. Okay.
Well,
so,
excuse me, but Lisa, his wife, lost how many? I mean,
I think she's
lost
down
40, correct?
She's down 40. Yeah, she wants to lose about another 10 or so. But when I started, I was on blood pressure medicine. I used a CPAP machine because I snore like crazy. All that's gone. I'm no longer on any blood pressure medication at all. I don't snore. You know, I sleep better at night. I feel better. My knees, my back, everything is fine. And you know, it's all due to eating healthy and losing all that weight. So it really, really works.